two contenders, because the Brisbane Lions and Port Adelaide, they're very much the same. They're great territory sides. They get the ball in, they lock it in. But if they can't get their winning score, they've both been shown to be frustrated trying to move the ball from the back half to the front half.
And it's a credit to them that they're so well placed for this year with 6 or 7 weeks being a predominantly forward half team. And when we have a look at the numbers of what they've been able to do, I mean, when they do it, and they do it really well, against most teams, they're going to win because they're that good at it. And, I mean, you look at these numbers. Time in forward half, inside 50 diff, so they're getting it in more than their opposition. Forward half turnovers, we always talk about that, where your forwards are creating the spill and getting it back inside 50, and then you've got to score. Tick, 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 tick. All 4 of those boxes for those two teams.
Yeah, it is. The problem is they get scored again easily going back the other way. Now,
you're going to... the two sides of the coin.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You understand you're going to give up because both those sides, Brisbane and Port Adelaide, want to press up really high with their defence. So you understand you're probably going to give away a little bit there. But, like, Brisbane's the worst in the competition. They're ranked 18th and allowing the team go coast to coast against them and score. So, you know, that's concerning. And it's never been a strength of Brisbane. So it just worries you. You think they've got 5 weeks to fix it up.
So from 18th, it's a long way back.
That's right. And I think you can't underestimate the loss of Luke Hodge, the great organiser back there. Now, yes, of course, he was slowing down, but he was able to slot guys into position and help them fill holes. And I think they really missed that. I know Birchall's been a fantastic asset, but you can't underestimate the loss of Hodge.
Both of those teams can still win it. We're not counting them out. They can still win it, but it's just in a big final, on grand final day, if it's not going your way, have you got something else that you can turn to?
And if you come up against Geelong, you know Chris Scott's going to do everything within his power to take that away from you.
Just quickly, on Geelong, Asava Radaglia. Now, Chris Scott seems adamant that he's going to come back in, but the Blitzarves, you know, Blitzarves playing mainly on the wing, rolling back but filling in the ruck. The Blitzarves-Stanley combination is working a treat. Can you see them breaking that up and bringing Radaglia back in?
Well, right now, Blitzarves and Menangola on a wing, either side of the ground, are like having an extra defender and an extra forward, such as their work rate from one end to the other. So I think they'll be loath to fiddle with it.
Whilst you're running hot there, Gaz, the question marks on the other sides that have got a notional chance. The Demons back into the 8. They've all got question marks. Collingwood, well, injuries and scoring. Melbourne just got to keep on doing what they're doing 5 out of the last 6 weeks. The Bulldogs have got an interesting one. They've got a different game to most with a high handball. And then we'll get to the Giants shortly.
Yeah, so they're the others that are in contention, and they've all got... Yeah, Collingwood have got huge issues from their injury list now, and it looks like that's going to be hard. Melbourne consistency is going to be the issue, and we'll find out more. They play the Dogs this weekend. We'll talk about that in a moment. And then we're going to get stuck into the Giants because none of us this morning could work out why.
The Saints are the other one as well that we haven't probably touched on, and they're just really efficient. So the question mark on them would be, is that level of efficiency
the Saints are above this group
going forward?
The Saints are above that group of four.
Yeah.
When you say efficient, you mean going inside 50?
Going inside 50, incredibly efficient, but it's almost unsustainable how efficient they've been.
So one of the big talking points of the week